Today guys, we're going to be taking a little trip with Franklin in GTA 5, showcasing some of the most luxurious cars money can buy. To kick things off, we're going to head over to the airport in our beautiful Baller ST, which you could purchase for $890,000 or get it at a discounted rate for $667,000. It has a top speed of 112 miles per hour, and if you want to fully max it out, it'll cost you about $368,000, but you really don't need to put too many upgrades on this thing to make it look super luxurious. I just kept it fairly simple, made it all blacked out with some nice rims, and this thing looks absolutely stunning. Definitely one of the nicest Range Rovers we have in GTA 5. But now that we've arrived at the airport, it's time to hop into our private jet. Most of you would probably think it would be the Luxor Deluxe, but that's wrong. The most luxurious private jet is definitely going to be the Nimbus. The Luxor Deluxe costs $10 million, and the Nimbus on the other hand will only cost you $1.9 million bucks. Plus, it offers all the exact same amenities in the rear of the plane. You get access to champagne and some cigars, which is awesome. Plus, in my opinion, it looks way nicer. Rockstar's design element changes over the years. The Luxor Deluxe was released a very long time ago. The Nimbus was released more recently, and I think it looks beautiful. One of the best parts is, if you own a hangar, you can change the colors of the planes and actually paint it with a pure gold finish. So it'll look just like the Luxor Deluxe, but it'll also look a whole lot nicer, which is why I definitely believe it deserves to be on this list. After Franklin returned home from his vacation, made his way back to the Los Santos International Airport, and in the hangar waiting for him was 4 beautiful cars that he could pick from to drive to his next destination. We're going to be starting off with the beautiful Deity. This thing is stunning. It was released recently in GTA Online, and you could purchase it for $1.8 million or unlock the trade price and get it for $1.3 million. It has a top speed of 117 miles per hour, and it can also be fitted with Omni tech and armor plating. And that armor plating is very useful. You'll be able to withstand 11 homing missiles fired at this car before it blows up on the 12th one, which is great because obviously you don't want your VIP dying. I don't feel like the Deity gets enough love, but one thing's for certain, this car is definitely luxurious. We also have the option to take out the Jugular, which you could get for $1.2 million or unlock its trade price and get it for $918,000 bucks. Its top speed is 126 miles per hour, and for a sports car, that's pretty damn good. Plus, its handling is immaculate, so if somebody's trying to kill your VIP or CEO, you can get the hell out of there super quickly because this car is outstanding when it comes to performance. That's why I use it in a lot of sports races. But it also looks beautiful and oozes luxury. If you're building a luxury garage in GTA Online, you're definitely going to want to buy this car. Next up, we have the Omni GT, which you could purchase for $1,795,000 with a top speed of 111 miles per hour. This thing looks stunning. My favorite part is how nice it actually looks. Once again, this is another car that was released recently in GTA Online. Rockstar's design element for some of these vehicles is flawless, and it makes me so excited to see what they're going to be coming up with in the next GTA game, because you have to admit, every single update that comes out, the cars are looking much more realistic, and that's one thing I really like about GTA nowadays. Anyways, the Omni GT is definitely one of the nicest luxury cars we have in GTA 5. Next up is the Kamada, which you could purchase for $1,700,000 or get it at the discounted price of $1.2 million. It has a top speed of 123 miles per hour, and this thing just looks badass. It handles really well, it sounds outstanding, and once again, it just looks like a beautiful luxury car. So Franklin is going to decide to take this thing over to his massive mansion just north of the city. And this is where the last few luxury cars are going to be located. Look at how beautiful this mansion is. If you're going to have a house like this, you got to have some nice cars. So he's going to park this thing in the garage, and by the way, if you want to see a full house tour of this incredible mansion, the link will be down below. Anyways, now that he's parked the car, we got to jump into the next one, which is going to be the Paragon R. You could purchase it for $905,000. It has a 123 mile per hour top speed, and once again, it looks beautiful. But if you'd like the armored version, you can actually get it for free if you own a penthouse and complete all of Miss Baker's casino missions, and you'll be awarded with this exact car, but with armor plating, completely free. So if you haven't done that, be sure to get on that right away. And when it comes to this car being luxurious, is there really anything I need to say? It's a beautiful Bentley Continental GT. It's got some awesome upgrades available for it, but in reality, you really don't need to modify anything on it because it looks beautiful sitting the way it is. Next, we have the beautiful Ennis Windsor, which you could purchase for $845,000 with 118 mph top speed, and of course, it is a Rolls Royce, specifically the Wraith model. The only issue I have with this car is there's no modifications. The only thing you could do to it is pop a livery on, which I decided to take off because there's only 2 options available. Like I said, Rockstar's design element changes a lot, and this car came out a long time ago, back in 2015. I wasn't even 15 years old yet. I was turning 15 that year, and now I'm 23. It's crazy how long this game's been out, but you guys could see the design on it does look nice, but it would be nice to have some newer models. But at the end of the day, it still looks beautiful and it's extremely luxurious. Next up is the Ennis Windsor Drop, which came out about a year later in 2016. You could buy it for $900,000 with a top speed of 118 mph, and it's modeled off a Rolls-Royce Ghost and a Rolls-Royce Dawn. One thing I love about this car is the fact that it's a drop top, and I love cruising around the streets of Los Santos with a drop top Rolls-Royce. Plus, it's also a 4-door vehicle, so you can get your friends in the back there and you can all cruise around in style in one of the nicest Rolls Royces that we have in GTA Online. This thing is absolutely stunning. Once again though, I do wish we could do a bit more to it, like for one thing, changing that ugly interior color because that is disgusting, but the car is still super luxurious. Next, we have the Landstalker XL, which you could purchase for $1,220,000 with a 100 mph top speed, and in real life, it's based off of a 4th generation Lincoln Navigator. Now, when this vehicle first came out, I didn't really like it that much. But then I jumped inside of it, tossed some black rims on, limo window tint, and a pure black paint job, and this thing looks beautiful. Sadly, we don't have a newer version of a Cadillac Escalade in GTA Online because we all know that is definitely one of the most luxurious SUVs in real life. But the new Navigators are also pretty damn nice, and I had to add it to this list because it just looks beautiful, and it's definitely luxurious. And last but certainly not least is the Ennis Jubilee, the most recent Rolls Royce we've received in GTA Online. You could purchase it for $1.6 million bucks, or unlock the trade price and get it for $1,237,000. With a top speed of 116 mph, this thing will be flying down the road. As an added bonus, once again, it can be fitted with Omni tech, which means, yes, if you put the armor plating on it, it can survive 12 homing missiles, which I absolutely love. It is perfect to drive your VIPs around, and once again, like I always say, Rockstar's design element, flawless on this vehicle. The real-life Rolls-Royce Cullinan almost looks identical to this in GTA 5. Now just imagine Rockstar decides to revamp some of the Rolls-Royces we already have in GTA 5, re-release them, because those things would look sick. But you gotta admit, the Jubilee is definitely the most luxurious SUV that we have in GTA Online. But anyways, Franklin's had a long day, so he's going to be chilling, tanning while the sun goes down at his beautiful mansion in Los Santos. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you want to see another episode of this, be sure to drop a like, because I know there's still a bunch more cars out there that are super luxurious. But with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.